Okay, so we're just gonna start off because I want to make this. I'm very excited. I'm gonna probably do an hour. So yeah, so this is gonna have something into it. So with this, it's gonna be what if Deku was Lucario. Plus, since someone wanted to have a good idea, I looked at it and this. If you don't know this Pokemon, don't worry about it. I didn't know his name at first until I looked at him, and his name is Lugia. So yeah, I will be doing what if Deku was Lugia and, the other guy. So yeah. Yeah, I really do like this idea. So yeah, your idea will be used. If you have any more ideas that I actually know, I'll look them up and stuff. I always look up at you guys' ideas if I could find yours. If I have it, I'm sorry, but yeah. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. And let's begin. And we begin off is Izuku waking up and he's sweating. He didn't know what happened. Sister Lily ran in and said, hey Izuku, you okay? It's 12. And Izuku instantly got dressed and ran outside. He said, thank you, Sister Lily. I have to go train. Right, and he went. But he didn't notice that when he grabbed his satchel, he didn't know something was in it. He thought it was just some water that he packed in from last night. So yeah. And Izuku does have the smartness still in this, so yeah. So he's pretty smart. So he thought he does. Pack that. Just for something, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. And and in his head, he keeps hearing this voice saying, hey, little guy, have you seen it? Have you seen it? Right? Mocking Izuku over and over and over. And so yeah, I was thinking the ship was going to be Jiro, but I got no clue. So, Mina Jiro, I think. I don't know. Pro heroes will be added into this, so I think with Mirko, I'm gonna give her Earth Magic, and she's still gonna have a rabbit quirk. So yeah. Anyways, actually, I'm gonna add Mirko on this one. So yeah, because I have ideas for what the Magic Knights groups are gonna be. So yeah. Anyways, and he's confused. He doesn't know what this thing's talking about, right? You guys saw it if you saw it. There it is. So yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And yeah. And let's say that when he got to his training area, and his training area was under a tree, right? Or in kind of the little forest, but yeah. And I think it looks like this, of course. I only woke up like 20 minutes ago, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, about 20 minutes or so. Probably 30, but yeah, who cares? Who counts? Who counts, Counts for weird people, I guess. Anyways, so yeah. And let's say that Izuku gets out his little, what did I call it earlier? Little bag, I guess. And he sees this. And he sees this thing, this book. And he doesn't remember packing this. He also sees this water, so he was right about that. But he didn't remember packing this book. And he looking around, he hasn't noticed the 5-leaf clover on it. He's looking around and he sees that it has no label or anything. Then he looks at the front and it's there, a 5-leaf. And he's confused, and all of a sudden it opened and started floating with this red aura. He said, what the? Wait, is this my grimoire? Right? And he doesn't really remember anything from last night. So, yeah. And all of a sudden in his head, he's back here. He's confused. What's going on? Where am I? And this thing says, you remember me? I'm from last night. And this is, I'm just making up my own story on the way, so yeah, I'm not following Black Clover's world. So yeah, right. And let's say that let's say that Ezekiel says, what do you want? Right? And he leans, this devil leans closer to him and says, simple. What I want is you to use it. I'm giving you this power because you're quirkless and magicless. You have nothing. So, I kind of want to be nice, but also terrible. I'm gonna take over your body once I'm able to. So be used to your body for a little while. You're not gonna have it for much longer. And Izuku's back. And Izuku thinks that he is cursed or something. But he doesn't care. He'll get over it if he needs to. And out of the book, he sees a handle, so he pulls it out. And he pulled out the sword. And he said, what type of sword is this? Right? He taps at it. He says, okay. And he takes it onto his back and swings at it. And it is strong. It cuts through 2 trees at once. And he says, okay, I could get used to this. And yeah. And he trains with it multiple times in both hands for he could get used to it. And yeah. And let's say when he was training because he's been out there for such a long time. Time to time he won't come back home. He'll come back home the next day. So yeah, let's say probably at noon. 2 girls were walking by. 2 girls and a boy were walking by, and one of the girls had pink skin. The other had some black hair, kind of some marking on her face, and then this boy had red hair. Right? They were walking by, and all of a sudden they see Izuku, right? And let's say the guy with the red hair said, what's he doing? Right? They haven't seen his sword. And yeah. And let's say Izuku held it to his back, and they noticed it now. Because they are in front of him, they're behind him. And they said, oh, he has a sword. You think that goes with his quirk and magic? And then let's say the girl with pink skin says, wait, I don't feel magic from him. Do you guys? And they said, no, I don't. And they're confused, and then they think, wait, maybe he just has a quirk, right? And yeah. And they're about to walk up, and then all of a sudden, Izuku says, this is part of the anime, so if you do not, I'm going to be using this move a lot, so yeah. It's called Dark Slash, or Demon Slash. I don't know what it was called in the anime. It was something. I know it was like him when he was going against, what guy was it? Not Veronica, no. Zenon, no. It was the other guy. It was the third guy. It wasn't Zenon or Veronica. It was like Leo or some shit. I don't remember. So yeah. Anyways, back to the story. And it cut down multiple trees. And they were shocked because they didn't sense magic, so that must have been his quirk. So they walked up, and Izuku got scared. He said, and pulled out the sword on them. And they noticed that the sword's not even sharp, so it must have been his own strength. But they still wonder, can he kill someone with it? Right? And Izuku said, oh, I'm sorry. and he puts it away in the grimoire. And they say, "Wait, is that your grimoire?" And he says, "Yes, why?" And they say, "Well, no offense, but do you have magic or a quirk?" And Izuku looks up with a smiling face and says, "No, I don't. Now, if you're gonna bully me, go ahead. Pick on me as much as you want, but please make it quick. I got some more training to do." Right? And he's waiting for it. And, hold on. Okay, sorry. And the girl and the boys are confused. They say, "Why would we pick on you?" And he says, "Oh, that's what my whole village does. Even adults do it. Can you believe that?" Right? And he's smiling about it. And they ask, "Why are you smiling about this? That's not okay, right?" And he says, "Well, I don't really care. If people want to doubt me, I'll doubt them. And I will show them that I could be what they say I can't be. That's my goal, to become the Wizard King." Right? And yeah. And they said, "Well, you're very strong. Nice to meet you." And he says, "Nice to meet you. Also, I haven't seen you guys around my village. Um, where are you guys from?" And they say, "Oh, well, we're on our way because we signed up for the Magic Knights. We are on our way to, go, but we're resting here for now." He says, "Oh, come by the church. There will be a little resting area for you guys. And then me and my brother are gonna go tomorrow. So we could just all go as a little group." And they said, "Oh, okay." And yeah. And they start going. Oh god, no. Okay, there we go. And yeah. Now, let's say that they walked back and the boy and the two girls see Izuku getting tomatoes, even rocks thrown at him, but he doesn't care. He's just walking in, taking the hits. Let's say all of a sudden, a bigger rock this time that would knock out Izuku, and Izuku didn't feel this one coming, or see this one coming, and he would have dodged out of it, but didn't see it coming. Someone threw it, and the boy with red hair, armored up, hardened his skin, and made a wall in front of the rock, just in case the wall broke, because he didn't know how strong it was, because it was an okay boulder, but it also had some pressure with it because the guy's magic and quirk. So yeah, it was like a strength enhancing quirk, and magic would like kind of give it more of a push, I guess. I don't know what to call it. So yeah, right? It would be that. Give me a sec. Okay. So yeah, right, and yeah, and Ezekiel looked at him and said, "Oh, that's your quirk, and I see your magic." So, kind of more defensive, but still could be attack worthy. Not bad, right? And he says, "Thanks, but shouldn't you be okay? Are you okay? Or anything?" He says, "Yeah, I'm okay. I would have got her that way, but yeah, but thank you very much." And yeah, they kept walking. And when they got to the church, they see, or Izuku sees, and says, "Hey, I brought some friends," right? And this boy and the two girls said, "Yeah, I guess we're gonna be friends in the future if we all pass," right? And yeah, and he says, "Huh, hello," right? And yeah, they start all talking, and that's when his father Leo comes and says, "Izuku, I heard you got in another fight with the villagers. Come on. You're not supposed to be out there like that. You know that." Give me a sec. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna sit in here because it's a lot cooler in here instead of my actual room. So yeah, it's literally my closet and it feels so fucking nice. You guys, you don't know. So yeah, anyways, let's get back. And yeah, and then Father Leo sees these three, and he says, "Are these your friends?" And he said, "No, Father, these are Izuku's friends." Damn it, I'm not saying Asta again. Fuck. Excuse me. So yeah, right? And yeah. And he says, oh, hello, I guess. I never really seen Izuku with people like you people. You knew? And they say, yes, we are. We're going for the Magic Knights, and I guess we're gonna leave tomorrow with, and Izuku here. Right? And Father didn't know that. He knew that was gonna go, but he didn't know about Izuku. So he said, oh, you're going, Izuku, you're going? And he says, yeah, Father, why? He says, you need a quirk in magic, don't you? He says, no. And also, and all of a sudden, he pulls out the 5-leaf grimoire. It starts floating, and he pulls out the sword. He says, I already have it. It's right here, see? I already have something that I could fight with. It's not that bad. And yeah. And, well, yeah. He's gonna develop a few skills that Asta will never have in the anime, I feel like, so yeah. And there will be other species that are in this, so I think in anime there will be some species that will be joining Black Clover, but there's some that I'm gonna make join for myself, because I think they're gonna be pretty good for training with people and stuff. So yeah, like Mariko's gonna be part of the Jackrabbit species. Not that many people like her, just so you know, and later on. So yeah. I need to get pants. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, and yeah, Leo was surprised, and he said, "Oh, well, if you need a rest, you could rest here." And all three of them bowed their heads and said, "Thank you." And he said, "No worries, no worries." And yeah, sorry, I'm putting on a sock. Okay, there we go. Anyways, so yeah, and they all sat. Let's say that a few hours later, Izuku's kind of gotten more to know these people. And here, give me a sec. Okay, let's say that they were sitting down, and I think I gave like you guys a weird 2-second quiet thing. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what time I was at. So yeah. Anyways, who cares? And let's say at dinner, they're all sitting down, and Zuku asked, "Oh, I never asked for you guys' names. Can I know?" Or they say, "Oh yeah, yeah." First person that said what their name was a girl that looked like this. You know who she is. I said pink skin. You should know. She said, "My name is Mina Shido." And he says, if I may ask, can I also know why you're trying to be a hero? A Magic Knight? And she says, yeah, I want to be like my brother. He's a Magic Knight right now, so I want to catch up to him. And he says, oh, that's very nice. Hopefully you'll be able to. Right? And they said, yeah. And then the next girl says, my name's Jiro. Right? And he says, oh, nice to meet you. You? She says, well, I just kind of want to do it because I want to prove my family that I could do a lot of stuff then instead of playing music. And he says, trying to prove. And then you, red boy. And he said, oh, me, I'm Ijiro Kirishima. Right? And yeah. I'm Ijiro Kirishima. The reason I want to go? Become a manly person and to save people. Right? And he says, it's not bad. I like it. I like it. It's not bad. Sorry. God. Oh. And yeah. And they all start talking. And yeah. Remember, if you're wondering why I like their clothes, I just chose this. But remember, this is more back. This is later in the future, if you remember. So yeah. And they have their own rooms now. So yeah. And Izuku says, well, we have some spare rooms. You guys could go get dressed in them. And yeah. Sleep there. I'll meet up with you guys in the morning. I'll probably be up there before all of you. Right, and yeah. And he went to his room. And let's say the two girls were sharing rooms, right? Give me a sec. Okay, just don't mind the image. I just chose this because I just kind of chose an image for they could talk, I guess. I don't know, really. So yeah. And they're talking, and that's when, let's say, the girl named Mina brought up the idea of Izuku. And Mina obviously said out loud, not that no one could really hear except for them in the room, she says that Izuku is very cute, right? And Jiro admits too that he is. And they're talking about him, and that's when, let's say, Hiroshima knocks on the door. He walks in and he says, "Oh, hey guys, what are you guys talking about?" And they say, "Oh, nothing, not really anything." And he says, so that guy, he's pretty strong, don't you guys think? Right, and they're talking, and Izuku was walking by and said, "Hey guys, what y'all doing?" Right, and they said, "Oh, we're just talking about you." And he says, "Oh, so what you guys talking about then? What are you guys talking about me?" And we're saying, and then they all said, "Your strength, you are amazing, strong. You're amazingly very strong, right?" He says, "Oh, thanks, you guys." And yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna go run downstairs and go get pants. And yeah, sorry, I'm back now. And they keep talking about how he is and everything. And he says, "Well, it's kind of getting late, you guys. Get some rest. I'll see you guys in the morning." And yeah, and Izuku went to bed. And there's phones, I should say, so yeah. They all went to their rooms, except, well, the two girls stayed in their room. Kirishima went to his own room. So yeah. And yeah, they just went to bed. Now in the morning, Zuko wakes up first, and he remembers some things, because there's a flyer, or there's a little post out about what you would have to do, or what the trials might be to get in. There was different events, though. So he looked at the year that he was in and everything, and the event was a weird type of battle royale, or a type of team-based thing, right? And the thing is, Izuku, it would have to go with their own magic and quirks. And Izuku thinks, maybe someone will be like me that has kind of like this, right? And yeah. And then they would have to go through other trials, like using a broom or something, right? And Izuku's gonna fail those, obviously, pretty badly. So yeah. And yeah. Now, let's say, when Izuku woke up, he felt it again, the demon, or something. He says, "What do you want?" Right? And now is in his head, he hears it. He says, "So, I've gone through it, good. So, I'm rethinking maybe. Should I take over your body, should I not? I'm deciding between them." Right? And he says, "Well, what do you want then?" He says, "Simple. I'm gonna give you another ability." And here you go. And he's confused. He doesn't know what's happening. Why? Oh wait, that's a demon's destroyer sword. Okay. I'm not giving them that yet. But where the hell is the bigger one? Not the destroyer. I have the dweller, so it's something else. Is this demon slayer sword? It's probably slayer. Right, slayer. No, fuck. Wait, black clover, black clover. Fuck. Damn it. There we go. Yeah. And Izuku pulls, sorry. Hey, swear to God, it's so fucking hard. Time to find this shit. But yeah. And Izuku saw another different type of handle. He pulled it out, and it was this big sword. Right? This big black sword. And he said, another one I see. Okay. And the demon says, "What? Do you not like it? I could always take it back, you know." And he says, "Shut it." Right? And he says, "Feisty much?" And the devil teases him. And Izuku says, "Whatever. I gotta get training." He walks out, and no one's up. And it's like, let's say, middle of the night, right? He says, okay. let's get to work. And he starts working out. And he starts working with the new sword, slashing it, or no, I was about to say if it didn't go, swinging it around and everything. And yeah. And pretty much, I'm gonna make him look like Asta later on, right? So I'm gonna probably look up Asta with Undercut real quick. Let's see what happens. I might go into dark side. Yeesh. Black clover. Okay, we're about to might go into the dark side. Oh, we did not. Okay. So I guess they have no images for Asta having an undercut. So yeah, we're just gonna look up Asta pretty much. So yeah. Anyways, and yeah, he starts swinging it around, and he doesn't get much tired with it. He's very good with it, and the demon right inside of him, pretty much, or in the book, he doesn't know where it's from. Says, "Huh, not bad, kid, not bad. You could use this sword well. Not bad. Ram near someone, but not fully of them." And Izuki is not listening. So yeah. And yeah. And let's say hours later, it's let's say 2 in the morning now, right? Everyone starts waking up because they have to get going. They have, if they want to get there early and stuff, they have to get going. So yeah, I'm gonna add Nero into this because Nero's like a good character into this. So yeah, and that's sick. I'm gonna use that as a background. Holy shit, dude, that's nice. Anyways, so yeah, and let's say that. Buckler's gonna win. Anyways, sorry. Alright, so yeah, and let's say that he got back and he started taking a shower. And everyone sees Zuko pretty much sweating, just dripping of sweat. And they said, "Where were you?" And he said, "Sorry, I went training pretty early. This is the usual time I train, but I went a little bit earlier because I didn't know what time we were leaving, so." And they said, "Wait, you didn't know? I thought you were gonna tell us when we were leaving." And he says, "Nah, I was thinking to leave right now, but I'll let you guys get ready and eat and stuff." So yeah, he went to go take a shower. And Izuku was shirtless, and he pretty much looks like fucking Asta. Bullshit, motherfucker. I'm jealous of the motherfucker. So I'm kidding. But yeah. And he just looks like Asta. Wow, he even says Deku in this shit. Holy. But I want to see Deku as Asta. Let's see this bullshit. I'm ready to see some bullshit real quick. Anyways, so yeah, he takes a shower and everyone starts talking at the table. Finally gets up and he's already dressed. And so he's just waiting. He's just eating also. So yeah. And Izuku comes out and says, "Hello, let's go." And they, and Izuku, damn it, fuck, say goodbye to them, and yeah. Anyway, don't ask how I spelled xenomorph, got it. So yeah, and they start going. And let's say that, god damn it. Fuck. Okay, let's say that, fuck's sakes, man. Let's say, finally, if I'm able to. Okay. Let's say that they were just walking, right? And when they got down, finally, or when they got to a certain point, they got jumped by three different species, right? And I'll show you. Give me a sec. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, I just got like a body cramp pretty much. And the two, pretty much, it was a wolf people species. And everyone got defensive, but really, he's the only important one. Okay. I'm not gonna name every character that we meet, okay? I am gonna name a few, not that much. Like, Father Leo. Okay, that's it. Okay, so yeah. And, yeah. He says, sorry, we're not here to fight, but if you want to. All of a sudden, he starts transforming. We will. And they said, no, we don't. I thought you were gonna fight us or something. And he said, okay. And he went back, and yeah. He said, well, we'll be on our way. And they left. And they said that was weird. And yeah, they dipped, pretty much. And let's say that when they were walking, right, they finally got to the capital, and they were happy. They still had 2 days before, so they were okay with it. They all got there, and it took them 1 full day to get to the actual capital, right, because they just saw the capital pretty much. So now they have 1 day, and they were all getting ready for the next day. They checked in hotels and stuff, but they didn't really need to, because for people that were going to, they had rooms open, and yeah, it's gonna be like the entrance exam. So yeah, and they all checked in there. They all got clarified, and when Izuku had to get clarified, he said, "So Izuku Midoriya, right?" And they said, or Izuku, right? He says, "Yes, my name is Izuku." What's your magic? He says, "None." And the man was shocked and says, "Okay." Quirk? None. And he says, kid, how are you gonna get in this then? And he says, "Simple." And he pulls out 2 swords. Says, like, with these. And everyone sees the 2 swords. And Kirishima, Mina, and Jiro see the new sword, and they're confused. So, yeah. And he says, okay then. I'll just put you down as a sword user, I guess, or something, I don't know. And yeah. And they all went to bed. And I'm gonna end it there because I got things to do for right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope you enjoyed the intro. If you did, please tell me. And yeah, let's just find an outro. So yeah. The next video will probably be Spider-Man or something. I don't know really. I'm trying to figure out because I want to finish the series, so I might go back and finish the series. So yeah, probably thinking about finishing. I don't know which series I'm gonna finish because I put them all in like the beginning, except for the Genji. I might end Genji's real quick or something. Oh, and I'm also gonna do redo of Izuku at Toga early. I'm gonna have to redo that because I gave him a ability. So yeah. Anyways, let's just bring back something old. Peace.
Alright, gentlemen, I want you to repeat after me just how I do it. Ready? Rock, da 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 da. Turn.